Okay, welcome back. Our first Tasty Thursday of 2012. We're doing it right. After all those treats from the holiday season, a lot of folks looking to eat healthy. So joining us now, the expert, Dan Marek from Whole Foods, to show us a healthy dish, pretty easy to make too. Good to see you again. Thanks for being here. Tell us what you're starting with.
So this is actually a mighty bowl of goodness. It's a really simple, cost-effective way to eat healthy.
The name of the dish is the mighty bowl of goodness.
It is.
You can't go wrong. There
exactly.
we go. Okay, you're starting with...
We're just going to start out with just a little bit of garlic and a little bit of onion and maybe a little bit of ginger if you want to go kind of an Asian theme with that.
Okay.
And then we're actually going to, instead of using oil, we're going to use a little bit of coconut water.
Yeah.
Add a little bit of sweetness to that.
Right.
And then the great thing about this is you can kind of add what you have at the house. For this one in particular, I'm doing a red pepper, a little bit of jalapeno, and then some mushrooms.
Mushrooms too, right?
And then as you can see, I just have a lot of other ingredients, and I can just kind of pour those in as I want to. And again, I'm just cooking it in the water instead.
In the coconut water, right?
In the coconut water. And if it starts to evaporate, just add a little bit more.
Yep.
I always try to well round it out, so I'm going to put some greens in too. Okay. And a little bit of bean, just to get those protein sources.
As we were talking to you, talked about eating healthy, and a lot of people think, oh, I want to, but I can't afford it. This is...
very cost effective.
It's very cost effective. This is produce aisle and stuff you might already have at home too in the fridge, right?
Yeah, it's a great way to be able to eat.
Okay, while you're going there, you just put in a little pepper, right? And
I did. So I just put in a little bit of red pepper and some cabbage, and this is actually a frozen brown rice that we sell at the store. It takes 90 seconds to heat up. It's a really quick, simple, easy way to do this. And this is a well-rounded meal that you can make in literally less than three minutes.
It's decently hearty too. I mean, with the rice and the mushrooms and everything else.
Yeah, and it actually works great for the 28-day challenge that we're doing right now.
I was going to say, tell us about that. Now, this thing, you know, a lot of people are probably going to be skeptical, right? Wrong. Yeah. 900 signups in 2 days, right?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. So it's taken off very, very quickly. Wow. And what it is just committing to eating this way, healthy, for the entire month. Follows our 4 pillars. It's unprocessed foods. We're only going to do healthy fat, so no oil included. Really put a focus on fruits and vegetables. Right. We do allow some meats. Today we're actually cooking with tofu, but you can totally put a lean chicken or something into that as well.
Okay, and you know, again, one of the big reasons not to is I don't have the knowledge, I don't have everything else. Whole Foods makes it easy here, right?
Oh yeah, I'll send out a couple emails a week. One of them is actually an information session, and the second one is all recipes, and they're all developed really easy. And if you ever have problems, you can just come right into the store and find me, and I'll help you out personally.
See, how great is that? Just walk in. Okay, tell us where people can get that information now. And
if you go to WholeFoods.com, you can start off with that, and then just type in your zip code, and you'll get your local Whole Foods store. I'm at the Lamar store in Austin, Texas, so it works out really well. You can actually find all of our information on the 28
And it's really 28 days catering from Whole Foods to make it easy and simple and healthy.
And affordable.
Yeah, and affordable. Yeah, no question about that. Okay, show us some of the other dishes you brought real quick. Now, this is, you do this just until the rice gets cooked?
Yep, just until the rice is cooked, and I would say that that's about done right there. And you could add other ingredients to it. And if it's for a bigger family, add more ingredients to it, definitely. But we also have a couple breakfast versions as well. So starting out with like an oatmeal on the bottom, and then doing some dried fruit and maybe some nuts on top of that. Season it with a little bit of cinnamon. The important part is not to put the processed sugar in there. If you want the sugars, try to get them right from the fruit. So you keep the fiber with it as well.
Yeah, and you get the sweet from the fruit, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. And we also have the Rips Big Bowl, which I actually sell in the bulk department, which is part of the Engine 2 diet. It's a great cereal, and just putting a little bit of almond milk over that with a little bit of fruit, you can keep that plant strong and avoid that dietary cholesterol.
Boy, so good. All right, I don't know, Izzy, if you got a shot of this. That really came out good. And look at it, too. I mean, presentation perfect.
Well, we have lunch for you.
Yeah. The only thing missing is a fork for me. All right, so easy to do, and if that's part of your New Year's resolution, or even if it's not, no excuse not to. Go down and see Dan. If you have a problem with it, you can just walk right in and say, hey, help me out, right?
Yep.
Sign up for the 28-day challenge.
Great.
900 people in 2 days. You're going to be busy, brother. You're going to be very busy.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, you can find that recipe online as well at kxan.com. It's in our dining section. Can be a little tricky to find. Go to the community tab on the front page. When you put the mouse on that tab, you'll see the link to our dining section. Click it out, and you will enjoy that recipe.
Great.
Boy, it looks good. Thanks for being here.
We'll see you.